2012 has been a year of change for Chris Holder. The Australian champion might not have hung up his skateboard yet, but the boy from down under has become a settled family man. Having another mouth to feed appears to have been the catalyst in his transformation into a heavyweight world championship contender. The new Big Daddy took us back to his crib in Poole, England to share his new outlook.
Obviously with Max coming in the end of March was a bit of a game changer, I guess, and it was my decision to be a bit more disciplined, I guess, and don't go out motocrossing on your day off, or don't go doing other stuff that you shouldn't be doing. So when I got a day off, have a bit more time at home, and it's working so far. It's good. I'm still having a lot of fun, and that lounge is pretty comfortable in there, so I like to sit on that and lay down on that and watch TV and play the PlayStation, all the normal stuff. And being at Poole, you're close to the ocean, and we've got jet skis, and Darcy's down the road, far enough away but close enough to hang out, and me and my girlfriend get on good, so that probably helps a bit. Don't stress me out so much. But it's good. Keep calm and drink tea.
So what's it like living with a highly strung world-class speedway rider?
He's an easy person to live with, usually. No, he's good. If he does badly, he kind of comes home and he kind of goes into himself and has to think, and yeah, he comes back out quite quickly though. If we kind of stay out of the speedway a bit, it's easier for him to switch off and come home and then just have family time. So we try to not talk too much about speedway unless he wants to talk about it.
And what of that new role, fatherhood?
He's taken to it really well, actually. He's such a good dad. He's really good with playing with Max. He's not very good at changing nappies and doing that kind of side of things, but he's great to play with him, and I think when Max is older, he's definitely going to be a daddy's boy.
Who's winning? Who's out in front, dude? I can't wait to get him onto the bike and buzz him around the backyard and stuff like that. It'll be mad. Won't it, Stevie? Nah, it'll be cool. I don't care if he races anything or anything like that, just to be able to ride with him and, and do all the things that Dad did with us, so I reckon it'll be really good.
I think before it was harder because his lifestyle was speedway constantly, and then even his relaxing time still had a bit of speedway in it. I think that being able to switch off from speedway and just have that kind of calm family environment has probably helped him.
It's just cool to come home and you've had a crappy sort of weekend or whatever, and he's here. It's pretty cool to play with him for a little while.
So how did it all start for Chris riding bikes, and why speedway?
Dad's family was massively into bikes, and all of them. He's got a massive family on his side. I don't think Mum's side ever seen a motorbike before in their life, but yeah, just by that really. And then when it's in your family, it sort of gets passed down or whatever. And then we got a bike, or me and my brother got a bike to share when we were only young, and for Christmas. And pretty much ever since then, just been, we've been riding ever since. So definitely a good move by Santa. I came over in 2005 just to do some under-21 quarterfinals and stuff like that. With Mick Poole actually brought us over with my dad, and we stayed with one of his old sponsors who I ended up living with as well at the time. I was actually riding one of Crumpy's bikes. Crumpy supplied us with some bikes and stuff, which was massive. I looked up to Crumpy big time, and it's pretty cool to be riding his stuff. And then yeah, in 2006 I come over to race for the Isle of Wight and did a couple of years there, and then moved on to Poole. I've been here ever since, and I'm not planning on moving anytime soon. I thought if it was going to come to Poole, I'd like to live here and have your home track just down the road. And yeah, Sealy being here was a little bit as well, I suppose. That sort of dragged me down here, but that's not why I signed to come to Poole. But that's probably why I moved here, because it's a nice place too. It's the closest to home, I guess, but it's good.
Since arriving at Poole, he's become a firm favourite with fans and management alike.
Oh, he's been fantastic. I mean, coming from the Isle of Wight and coming to Poole, I've watched him mature into, one of the world's best riders without a shadow of a doubt. He's still only 24. I mean, it's a lot of years in Chris left yet, but he's just matured immensely, both on and off the track. And I think there's every possibility that he can win it this year. I mean, he's just got to keep his head together and keep the form that he's got going at the moment.
I had my workshop I was living at Sealy's grandparents' house, and I had to move out there. So I rang Midlow and said, Midlow, I need a workshop real quick. And this used to be actually Midlow's old one. There's all pictures on the wall of Midlow. I want to show you them actually. His mow that he was running, see, I ran that mow there for a little while. Yeah, it's a good one. There he is on the front of the Speedway Star. Arena Essex days. So I'm guessing there's a lot of history in here, but I probably couldn't go into it. But it's cool. It's perfect for what we need, and it's been good to me since we came in here, so maybe it's a good thing. I think if I was living here by myself, definitely I would be struggling a bit, but it's not too bad now that I've got like Sealy and, you know, my brother lives with us, which is cool. Like me and him are really close, so when things aren't going that good, you just hang out with your brother and it's all sweet, so.
Big brother James knows him inside out, so has success changed him at all?
He's always been the same person from when he first got on a bike to when he won Cardiff for the first time 3 years ago. So I love to see him do well, and if I can help him any way possible, I do. And it's vice versa. He helps me as much as he can, and probably wants to see me succeed more than what he does, I guess. I think he doesn't take as many risks as what he used to when he was a bit younger. He's got a bit more at stake now with the World Championship and stuff being so close within his reach. So I think he knows what's got to happen.
It's been a meteoric rise to the upper echelons of the sport for Chris. Runner-up in the World Under-21 Championship twice, 4 times Australian champion. He's a double Elite League winner with Poole in the UK, and since becoming a fully fledged Grand Prix rider in 2010, he's won 3 rounds, including Cardiff, on 2 occasions.
For me, I don't think it's gone super quick, but you know, I've read some interviews I had when it was 5 years ago, and they asked what would I be in 5 years, or where would I want to be in 5 years, and I said, like, you know, doing all 3 leagues and the Grand Prix with mechanics and all that stuff, and I've got that right now, so it's that's pretty cool to look back and see that that's what I wanted and I've got it. So yeah, I reckon it's been really good. How many meetings this one done?
I think 2 meetings.
Yeah.
Because service before Cardiff.
All right. What about the black? What about the blue one?
Blue one
Do you
the
know?
same.
I'll put him on the spot.
Yeah.
The boys know what engines have done how many meetings and what engines need to be going where, so they've each sort of got their own little book to go with them, and then the boys keep on top of that. I don't even know. I come in and ask him, how many is this one done on whatever, and they know straight away. So we've got 8 or 9 engines that you need to keep on top of, you know, how many races you've done on them and whatever. So my mechanics, I've been with them 3 guys for a little while now, so we've got a good relationship and we always have a bit of fun, and I'm really easy with them. I don't make them do things that I would never do. So I think if you just try and enjoy your little team that you got and just breathe and just try and work it out and see what you can do to make it better, but you got to be switched on in the Grand Prix for sure.
He's never failed to be on the podium in 3 appearances at Cardiff. So just what is his secret to success at the Millennium Stadium?
I think maybe I go better when I'm more nervous and more under pressure not really under pressure from anybody but myself to do good. I really want to do good in that one, and always been stressing out on the Friday getting there because of somebody and blowing up in the car all the way there. But every year. But just the occasion, it's massive, and you want to try and probably focus a bit more maybe. Everyone can race the bike as good as each other just about. It's just who's strong enough in the head to not be fazed by anything, I guess, track conditions or different gates. You just got to really concentrate and watch every race. At Speedway at its biggest, and yeah, I'm really happy that I've done well there every time, so it's really cool.
It's good, eh?
Number 2, baby.
It's that win in Cardiff which has put him in with a shout of Speedway's greatest prize. And with the last round at his home Polish track in Torun, he knows that can work to his advantage.
Obviously, being in this position, I don't want to let it slip up. I don't want to drop down. I think until it's the last round and see where I am at, if there's a chance of it happening, then yeah, you try not to let it get to you at the time because it's a pretty big deal. I'd definitely rather be going there for the last round than to be going to any other track because there's a lot of lines that you know that work and which don't work, so it's good to go there. I've practiced so much there this year too with the team, and I think having the crowd and whatever, and you'll be doing that extra bit as well, so it might even work in your favour too. The other riders might be thinking the same, you know, you're in this guy's backyard, so to speak, and wouldn't be happy if I didn't win, but it'd blow me away too if I won, so I'm just going to give it everything and see what happens.